Hi, very good afternoon. My name is Farhani Irfan, and this video is to talk about 3 good qualities I have in accordance with Yayasan Penaraju's requirement for the data engineering course or data engineering scholarship. So I have narrowed down my list of qualities to 3 main ones. Number 1 is I am organized, systematic, and also process-driven. Number 2 is I am a critical thinker and quite analytical. And number 3, I am passionate about causes close to my heart. Okay, so for number 1, regarding the fact that I'm organized, systematic, and process-driven, I would give a breakdown of a situation where I showed this feature of mine. So the situation is I had an engagement with a client, and me and another analyst was tasked to conduct a data collection exercise for audit purposes to different departments that the company has. So what I did personally was I created an Excel sheet with different columns. So the first column is the name of the departments. The second column is the name of the data owners, and the third column is the list of data that we require as well. And the last column is whether they have provided us the data or not. So at the start of the exercise, only 20% of the data was given to us. So we are looking for the rest 80% of the data. In addition, I also arrange meetings with all key departments to brief them about what we want to get from their end, as well as the importance of reverting the data to us. We also sent specific queries after each meeting to remind them about what we wanted from them, and so that they can give a written feedback on the data that we require from them. So in conclusion, we received all the data in the span of 2 weeks. So that is organized. So number 2, I am a critical thinker and analytical. So for the same project, I was tasked with my manager to conduct an industry benchmark for other companies within the same industry. This is to basically the objective is to give key recommendations to the managing director on a strategy forward for this particular company. So me and my the other analysts, we researched top global companies within the industry, and we also created a database where we highlighted their strengths, their weaknesses based on several KPIs and matrices. We also benchmarked the top companies against key regulatory requirements, and then use the research that we have done to recommend to the client 3 key action points. So in conclusion, we met with the managing director of the company and we presented the 3 key action points that we think the client should take to further advance themselves and to be on par with this other companies. Number 3, I am also passionate about causes close to my heart. So in 2021, I was a project director for one of the projects for Small Changes. So Small Changes is student-led or student-driven NGO that focuses primarily on education empowerment camps for underprivileged children. So I was chosen by the president of Small Changes to lead a project for the refugees in Malaysia. So for this particular project, me and my team of two other people basically targeted the Somali refugees in Malaysia. And these refugees came from a school called Safe School in Gombak. So as a project manager, I arrange everything from logistics, finances, the module content, because we are teaching the kids regarding certain topics, the engagement with the school itself, as well as recruiting volunteers to teach the kids. So the module content usually centers around cultural immersion because they are refugees, and so we want them to be more at home in Malaysia, to learn more bahasa Melayu, and basically to converse in a daily setting in Malaysia, as well as understand the, for example, traditional games, as well as traditional clothing that Malaysians have. We also pivoted, I also led the pivot from a physical setting to a virtual setting because of the nationwide lockdown measures at the time. So this was in 2021. Hence, the budget initially allocated for the physical setting was then in turn diverted to providing the school children with stationeries and key school supplies. So as a result, my team of 2 members, and the 12 volunteers that we recruited together, successfully completed all 4 sessions on cultural immersion and digital literacy with around 30 Somali refugee children. And these children range from around, I think, 9 years old to around 18 years old. So there was a wide age gap. So yeah, that was basically my 3 qualities that I think I want to highlight. And thank you very much, Yayasan Peneraju, for giving me the opportunity to participate in the data engineering and data science class that you provide.